Hi, Charles Cherney here with The Real Deal, episode 23. And today's question is, what do you do if you're still searching without success to buy the right home? So obviously, if your search is still going on and you're still looking for that home, it's natural and normal to ask yourself what you can do, if anything, to make it that you're successful in your search to buy. So to begin answering this question, the first answer you might think is you just need to be patient. You need to continue to wait for opportunities that appeal to you to come on the market. And when they do, pursue them. And we can appreciate in a market such as the one that I operate in as an agent, which is Cambridge and Somerville, Massachusetts, it can be competitive and it can be challenging to be the successful winning offer. So waiting for opportunities doesn't translate always into success, because when those opportunities arise, it can be competitive and you still have to come out a victor. So in this regard, another thing that a buyer still looking to succeed in their search can do is examine the kind of offer they're making and determine if there's anything they can do in future to make a stronger offer. And in this regard, you may need to review the amount you can spend or the kind of contingencies that may or may not be in place in your offer. Can you have a home inspector visit the property before bids are due so that that contingency can be removed from your offer? Have you examined with your financial planner and your lender whether or not you're in a position to remove your mortgage contingency to strengthen your offer? Look, I'm not saying that one needs to remove these contingencies. I'm talking about a situation where you're still seeking to be successful in your search and wondering what, if anything, you can do to increase the likelihood of success in the future when another property comes up of interest that you wish to consider and bid on. You may also look at the relationship you have with your buyer agent and make sure that you feel it's an effective partnership and that you're communicating effectively and the agent is engaged in your search process and a value add when a property of interest emerges to help you analyze its value and strategize with regard to an approach. So that's something else you can look at, your relationship with your buyer agent, and to confirm you feel you're in the right relationship to be successful in your search. So waiting and patience, reviewing the relationship with your buyer agent and considering the kind of offer you're capable of making to determine if you can make a stronger offer in future. In addition, you may want to step back and review your search parameters. And in this regard, can you spend more money? And if so, does that open up new possibilities? If you're looking in a specific area only, can you look in a neighboring community as well? So for example, I once had a buyer looking in Cambridge, only in Cambridge, and not successful in their search. And then they decided to open up their search because it would work for where they needed to go and their schooling situation, to considering the neighboring community of Watertown. And lo and behold, they found the perfect place almost right off the bat and were successful in their offer being accepted. So reviewing your search parameters, be it price, be it location, maybe it's size. I've had clients who were insistent on a 3-bedroom and after not succeeding in their search for a 3-bedroom over a period of time, opened up their search to consider 2-bedroom plus study opportunities, and that increased the number of candidates for their consideration, and lo and behold, they were successful. So I'm not suggesting that every buyer can increase their price or look in neighboring communities or adjust the size of the property they're looking for. But oftentimes when a buyer is still searching and not succeeding, it may be because they have such strict parameters that it reduces the number of choices they have and makes it harder to be successful in their search, especially if the parameters informing the search put them in a very competitive portion of the market where when opportunities come, they're not alone and they're always in competition to be the winning bid, which typically means over the asking price, and it's blind bidding as a rule. So, it's hit or miss. Obviously, a buyer that keeps missing, who's doing everything right, can feel frustrated. And so again, it's just a matter of stepping back and examining where you're at, how much time you have. Look, some buyers are local and they can be patient and stay where they're living until they find the right home. Other people are here for a brief time on a visit because they're relocating and they've got to make a decision in short order, or they're coming back for an additional trip or two to make a decision. So they're up against the clock and have to make a decision. And so buyers in a circumstance such as that perhaps benefit by being more open-minded and flexible when it comes to the parameters. So look, you can imagine there's multiple ways to arrive at successfully buying the right home. And if you're stuck and it's not happening, hopefully what I've shared here will give you reason to think through your approach, your parameters, your price range, and it makes it more likely after a deep think you make it more likely you're going to arrive sooner rather than later at success in your search. Look, obviously, at the end of the day, if you're unable to find a place to buy, you can rent. And I've had clients over the years who, for different reasons, not having found what they wanted, even after opening up their parameters, will in fact rent, and then from the rental that they find themselves in, continue their search so that they can pounce when the opportunity presents itself to buy the right home. So hopefully this has been helpful. Myself, Charles Cherney, and my business partner, Maggie D, welcome the opportunity to connect with you as you seek to buy the right home, or for that matter, sell for the best price. And we welcome the opportunity to connect. Be in touch by text, telephone, or email so we may be of service. Take care.